Hello again, this is Robert Veach here. This is my video review of the Go Chair brand, the airbrush kit with a 40 psi air compressor, non-clogging double action airbrush with 0.2, 0.3, and 0.5 millimeter nozzles and an oil water separator. The product gets excellent customer ratings. So I was experimenting with this and I get everything set up the way it should be. I'm going to show you everything. The power supply is included. And it is ETL rated, which is a good thing to see. It plugs in with the barrel connector right in the back right there. There's little rubberized feet. That's where it plugs in right there. And you can see this has a little holder right there that you just slip on. And that's nice. You can keep it in place. Has a nice long flexible hole. So what do we think about the Go Chair brand, their airbrush kit with a 40 PSI air compressor, non-clogging double action airbrush, and out an arrow right there. This is what you push to when you want to release any water in there. It'll come out. Has to go just like this for it to work. So you see the copper filter right there connects right there, and then the hose goes there. Very simple operation. You hit the power switch right there we're going to show. So I'm going to plug this in right now to 120 volts. Right there, and now you see the power indicator comes on, and all you do is hit that. You get green, touch it again, you get blue, and yellow. Yellow is the lowest speed, so you can cycle through those different speeds, and that speed is determined how much air pressure you're going to get. Now let's go over to the accessories on here, what it comes with. This is included by default. And this is a little nice holder that you could open up and you could put your paint in there. Any paint you use has got to be reduced down, whether it's turpentine based or water based, you got to reduce it down. This is a really long, generous cable, and we're going to show you how to operate this. You have a choice of using the larger size that I just screw in right there, and there's two different ones available. There is a little gasket on there, so don't lose that gasket. This is just a way to siphon in a small amount of paint. This is a tool that they included. Really nice. It's got a really sharp edge on there so that you could clean the nozzle. If you happen to leave some paint in there, they allow you to clean the nozzle out. They also have really nice other cleaning tools, little brushes that you could use, and super micro small cleaning pieces. These are great for cleaning any of the nozzles if you leave something in. There is also a little tiny wrench that works with the spray nozzles. And you can see there's 2/10 millimeter and 0.5 millimeter, nice and long. This is what goes inside this end piece right here. So if I were to unscrew this right here, and by the way, there's included 0.5 and 0.2 millimeters. This is the 0.3. It's included on here, these two pieces. So if I unscrew this and I were to use this tool is what connects on to this piece right there, allows you to loosen this and put on different tips. Now the larger the millimeter, the more paint is going to shoot out. Now this has an adjustment, a basic adjustment. It did come with a instruction booklet that does show you the basics of it, but they don't really show you how to set it up. That's why I'm demonstrating it, because I took the time to learn this. Right on here, this does unscrew so that you gain access to everything for cleaning. This determines the amount of flow. As you go counterclockwise, this comes out and it sends more paint flow in there, more air. This is important that you put this on nice and tight. Now, when I first tried this, I kept going like this, and it wouldn't do anything. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? You have to push this down, and you hear the air coming out. There's a little valve that's inside here, and if you don't push that down, so they did this so that you could push it whatever is comfortable, whatever position you're in. So let's just turn this on, nice and quiet, and then you push that down, and there's you get your air. And again, if I turn this clockwise, it's going to reduce the amount of air that flows through there. So you're going to have to experiment whatever you're trying to learn what is the right amount for whatever you're doing, whether you're decorating a cake, or whether you're painting something. The whole concept of this, of an airbrush, is actually to have minimal amount of paint used, and it's usually reduced down so that you can do real accurate work, close-up work, or on a cake you want to put a little bit of beautiful colors on the end of a cake. Let's say you decorate it with little flowers, you could actually paint those flowers with this. Once you clean this out, it's safe to use for your cake and your colorants, that as long as they're food grade, it'll work fine. So we're going to demonstrate this. I'm going to put some paint in here, some water-based acrylic paint, and I'm going to reduce it down, and I'm going to give this a try. So here I am. I'm going to test it out, and I just learned something after trying it, that when you push this down, it puts air out, but this movement of going backwards is what opens and releases the valve. So this is actually the control of how much paint you want to come out. So if you have this forward and you're just pushing, you're just going to get air, and then you go back and you push, you're going to get air plus the paint. So I'm going to demonstrate that here. I'm going to turn it on. So here I'm just going to push the button, and you see nothing's coming out. Then I go back, and all of a sudden you see you got the paint control. So you have really accurate control. Here I just got acrylic orange paint on there. So you could really determine how much you want. You see that volume control right there? Volume control of paint. Really nice, really accurate. And again, you've got the different tips you can put in there. But if you're doing something, some real precision work on a model or something, or a cake, you could really control the amount very accurately. You could see right there with that volume control on there. So it works really nice. Once you learn how to use it, it works great. And once you're finished, just pour the paint out, and I'm going to flush that with water and then spray some water till I see that it comes out totally clear, to let me know that I've removed all that acrylic paint in all the nozzles. And all these different nozzles and paint holders, cleaning devices that you're going to need, tools, different tips and end pieces, and a power supply. This is a complete kit, and as I demonstrated, this thing worked really amazing. Just set it up the way I have it set up right here. I tested everything for you. So I love this product. I'm going to give it a full 5-star rating. I hope this video review helped you with your buying decision. Thank you for watching.